we will be good to go for the men's Kitefoil Racing finals. So Nicolas PARLIER, Florian Gruber, Guybridge, and Bruno Lobo. That's not Bruno, that's wrong in the insert here. It is Alexander Bachev. That's going to be in that 4th position, so don't look at the insert. Bruno Lobo did not make it into the finals. Those 4 competitors ready to go for course X2. Wind readings anywhere from 7 to 9 knots out on the course. Little shifts going on, but the race director out there is happy with what's happening, so it looks like we're going to be good for that finals. And first person to hit 3 races and win 3 will be the gold medalist. Don't forget, PARLIER of France already has 2 points for winning the qualification, and Florian Gruber has 1 point. Great shots from the starting boat here again. There is Nicolas PARLIER of France. Guybridge is right behind him. Nicolas PARLIER, world champion in kite surfing. Still going to school, is going to be a physical therapist. Learned how to kiteboard over in the Bordeaux area in France. And his main goal the next 4 years is to practice and then compete in the home Olympics of 2024 in Paris. Site for kiteboard and kite foiling will be in Marseille. Great spot to have it. Great sailing area. And the French coaching staff looking onward here. Guybridge looks like he's got his right thigh taped up a little bit. Bachev of Bulgaria coming into the finals through a protest. And you can just see as he pulls down that middle strap, that's a depower and power strap. Bar going down also means a little bit more power. Letting the bar go up means a little less power. And when you see those racers going through the course, you will see them always adjusting that bar. Here's Florian Gruber of Germany from Garmisch-Partenkirchen. Really good ice hockey player as well. Great skier. But today for him it's going to be all foiling. And these are his conditions. Team Germany well represented on the beach, and everybody's looking forward to the final races here. Guybridge of Great Britain started kiteboarding probably when he was like 8 or 9 years old. His mother, Stethbridge, early in the sport when we just started, was one of the best female racers there was. Incredibly tough competitor. She competed here as well, so the only family racing in 2 generations. And 40 seconds into the start, we only see 3 kites, and that means 1 kite is over on that other side, on the port side. Remember, these 3 guys here coming on the start will have the right of way. They see Bachev on that other side, so you see that starting boat, usually you want to be up there, but they're going to come towards him, because when they come from that direction, they've got the right of way. And off we go. Clear start. You saw that black kite down below Bachev, and then on the top, the 3 other kites coming through. Insert up top on the left-hand side is not correct. The race has started, and this is going to be close. All these people are close. Look at this now, trying to pass over because that orange kite was almost catching up with the fly surfers. Was PARLIER of France, and PARLIER of France, this is his to win. If he wins this race, it will mean gold, and from what I can see right now, unless that port tack paid off, Nicolas PARLIER takes an early lead in the race. Good shots here. You can see the water being a little bit more dark. That's where there's more wind. And look at how close those kites are, right over the water. That's where you have the most power. The closer that kite goes to the water, the better it is. Parlier of France and his red ozone kite is going to tack over. It's going to be interesting because the guys in back look like they're kind of at a better angle maybe. And Nick can't tack over unless he's really clear. Looking back, here are the two marks they're going to come up on. He's going to have to make that, and it's going to be interesting because I think it's almost dead even between these three. Whoever's behind Parlier on the red kite is a little bit higher up in the fleet, a little bit better positioning. Up go the kites here. Parlier tacks over first. I think that's Flo Gruber second and Guy Bridges tacking over third. Incredibly close race. Parlier behind right now. I'm not quite sure who's up ahead. Guy Bridges was leading, but then he kind of came off a plane. Florian Gruber got better speed, so he's ahead. Parlier in between. Orange kite is Parlier. Florian Gruber leading it. Downwind, we'll see what happens now. I told you before that Florian Gruber told me he likes light winds. He really enjoys sailing them when he's out in Garmisch. There's no lakes. He's got to drive an hour and a half to the next lake. Puffy conditions there. And so he always brings his 21 on. Jibing around now. We'll see what happens. They're coming around Mark II, and this is going to be close. I think Bachev from Bulgaria might be taking the lead here. Florian Gruber went a little bit wide as they come around the leeward mark and pinch back upwind. Bachev of Bulgaria second, Florian Gruber still first. And now it's just going to be a race to the finish line. It is really close. Look at these competitors close together. Gruber up ahead, Parlier in second with the orange kite. And Guy Bridges pumping his kite. Bachev a little bit behind there. Guy Bridges comes up over first. Gruber looks over. He's going to attack now. Parlier attacked earlier, so Gruber's going to be on top of the fleet, but a little bit behind. Look at the left-hand side of your screen. That's Florian Gruber, Parlier in between him. And then Guy Bridges out ahead. Guy is fast, and if he can make that tack early, come clear to the windward mark, he will lead this race. Parlier, if he wins the gold. If he doesn't, we'll go into race two. And Nick Parlier knows that. He's going to come close. He's in contact. One small mistake. Coming off a plane on that tack, as they get ready for that, things can change. There's Guy Bridges pumping and working. And Parlier right behind him. Going down below. And Gruber on top. We'll see when the kite comes up. And Florian can pinch. Florian always goes upwind better than most guys I see. These are his conditions. When the kite comes up and Florian comes up over and tacks, he should be first on the mark, and think that's what happened. Not quite sure yet. Here we go. And that is Florian Gruber leading it. Florian keeps the lead. I think Guy Bridge is second now. And it is Germany, GBR and France. Look there at Guy Bridges, hunched over. Parlier behind him. He's got him in the sight. There's Nick Parlier going over early. Parlier jibes early, going for the early jibe, and that might be the key move right here. Bridges and Gruber behind him. Parlier kind of sneaks one in, jibes early. Look at them together. On the bottom, that's Florian Gruber. In the middle, Guy Bridges. And on top, Parlier. They're going to have to do a little ballet dance here. 1, 2. Florian going late. He has the advantage coming into the final race. Guy Bridges on the top. Florian Gruber on the bottom. Parlier trying to chase him down. Florian Gruber coming through here. Parlier in second. And I don't think Parlier is going to catch him. So Florian Gruber coming in. Team Germany excited. Florian Gruber coming closer. Parlier catching up a little bit, but not enough. Gruber speed, 49 kilometers per hour. Parlier, 49. Parlier, 50, dropping down below. Gruber, 49. Parlier and Gruber. It's going to be Florian Gruber unless something happens and there's a fish in the water nobody can see. Gruber, though, I think, took it here, but it's a close race, and if that is what happened, We are going to go to race 2. Florian Gruber, I think, is excited, drops in the water. Daniela Moros and the supporters are excited. What a race. How close between first and third after 6 minutes. We have maybe 6 seconds. That's 2.5 miles of racing and 6 seconds difference. Been racing for about 18 years. I'm telling you, this one was a sweet one. Florian Gruber of Germany, living in Garmisch-Partenkirchen, takes the win and extends the final. He gets a point now. That means he has 2 points, and that means in the next race it's going to be between him and PARLIER. Either one of those two could win, but Chaeff not out of this yet, and Nicolas PARLIER, who came in second, knows that he can win the next one. Next race coming up shortly, it's going to be a nail-biter. 2 points for Gruber, 2 points for PARLIER. Great shots here again. Look at PARLIER going over early, tacking early. Coming up with the same picture, PARLIER in the bottom of your screen. In the middle was Guy Bridges, and behind him, Florian. I know I raced against Florian when we went upwind. I was pretty good going up there, but I'm telling you, Florian just had that extra gear. He could just go a little bit steeper at the same speed, and that's what got him around that mark in race 1. Coming downwind, great shots again. Bottom of your screen, Nick PARLIER. Kite coming up, there was Florian. Diving over and coming up on the bottom mark. You had Gruber, PARLIER. Gruber tacked late there, took the inside, PARLIER was in the middle. And we're gonna go back into sequence, great replays, but let's go back to live from the jury. Seeing those guys lining up as we see the last shots for race 1 in the finals at the ANOC World Beach Games 2019 in Qatar. More shots here as the competitors are getting ready for the second race. And this is going to be a classic. I think this is one I would like to see more often. From tactics to speed, Florian Gruber winning it. Great tactics. And back we are live at the beach. A little bit of drama here after the races with that protest. Race boat is ready, course X2. Minutes away to the second race, men's final. Almost a sudden death now. 2 competitors, Florian Gruber of Germany and Nicolas PARLIER of France. Both have 2 points. 3 points needed to win this. And here you see the competitors lining up again. Black kite is Bachev of Bulgaria, Nicolas PARLIER in his O zone. And the Mariner 2, Florian Gruber and Guy Bridge on flies here for kites. Really even on the foils. All are using Mike slabs. Those foils are produced in the Bay Area in San Francisco. Mike Zaitchik, a legend in windsurfing, designer of windsurfing boards. Took the sport on early and started making his own foils. And they are the non-plus ultra right now, but we have until May for designs to come in. And here we go. Race number 2, more drama. Inside of 15 seconds now. PARLIER slowing down by the race boat. Batchev right there. I don't know if that's Gruber or Bridges. Kites are going to go down. 5 seconds to the start. Kind of far out. I'm not quite sure who that is, but off they go. PARLIER dives his kite down. So does Batchev. And we're off again. Guybridge just working that mark. And there's his brother Ollie watching. Mom Steph's on the beach. And I think this race is going to be just as close as race 1 was. All kites together. Bottom kite is Florian Gruber tacking over earlier. This time I don't think he had a great start. I think from what I see right now, he might have maybe not taken the best line. PARLIER on top there with his red kite, the ozone kite, might be in the best position. Batchev down below. In between, I think that is Guybridges. And that's Guybridge hunched over with his life vest. Coming through and making it up to windward mark. We'll get a clear picture once they come around that tack. There are the 2 marks. The orange one there is the one they have to go around. You can see the committee boats up there. And it'll be exciting. There's PARLIER's kite. Batchev up in front also. We'll have to see where Florian Gruber is. And the top 3 in the screen are going to be ahead of the person that's just tacked over. I think that was Guybridges. And that's Florian Gruber ahead again. Florian Gruber takes the lead. PARLIER second, but Florian Lightwind Gruber, that's what I'm going to call him, from Garmisch-Partenkirchen, takes the lead. Pulling on his bar down, gaining speed. PARLIER about 6 seconds behind. Batchev another 3. Look at those 4 competitors. Guybridge is coming back on the back. Taking more angle, taking more speed. Guy's going to see if he can eke one in and increase as Florian Gruber comes over. There comes Batchev, and there comes PARLIER. Great jibe by Gruber. Maybe building his lead by 1.5 seconds. Don't have a stopwatch, really can't tell, but Gruber's pushing it hard. And the other guys know that. The other guys know that Florian's fast. Florian jibing back over again early, forcing the rest of them to come down. And that means they're not going to have as much angle. Pumping it back up. Here they go. Florian Gruber looking for that bottom mark. He's pumping. Look at his kite. Boom, he bangs the corner right over. 6 seconds to PARLIER. Then comes Batchev, and then comes Guybridge from Great Britain. Coming back upwind, leg 2. Early tack there from PARLIER. Gruber follows the tack later, again takes the inside line. Batchev below PARLIER. Everybody's powered up. And I'm telling you, I know Flo raced against him. Once Flo is inside, he usually stays inside. Top speed, look at that back straight leg. And he has still a lead. He's got the other guys below him. He's got them in sight. There comes that orange mark and the yellow mark. He sees that. Foil powered up, pulling back and forth on that bar, going back and forth. Florian Gruber will just need to make that tack to take it home. Look at the kites here. We're going to wait. Flo is inside, PARLIER outside with Batchev and with Guybridges. And up they come. PARLIER goes over. Guybridges continues with Batchev, so I think PARLIER early tack. Let's see if that pays off. Florian Gruber tacked over also. And Florian Gruber's ahead. Clear ahead, but did they tack too early? Florian Gruber parking? No, they did not. Florian Gruber on the windward mark, PARLIER second, and PARLIER did not make that mark. PARLIER did not make the mark, had to tack back. Comes back around now. Florian Gruber, 12-second lead. There'll have to be a lot of fish in the water for him not to take this race. Florian Gruber of Garmisch-Partenkirchen taking it to the finish line, pulling down on his bar, powering up his kite. He's looking just up for it. Quick look back. Where are those guys? He doesn't see anybody. He jives over. One more of those to go, and it would mean a point for Florian Gruber. And since he has 2 points already, the third point would mean that he takes it. But this time, I'm not going to say anything. Let's wait. Florian does those jibes blind, looks up at the kite. He's going to take it easy, pump his kite a couple times, spins his bar over. As the drone even loses him. Bottom mark, I think he's shaking a little bit there. Looks like the foil shaking. I think Florian's a little bit nervous. Didn't expect that. Touches the board a couple times. Speed now 40 kilometers per hour, 49. Comes closer to the finish boat. Florian Gruber of Germany. Garmisch-Partenkirchen coming through. Really close now to the finish boat. He has it in sight. We'll see it coming up on the left-hand side of the screen as he dodges for it. 49 kilometers per hour now. Hand up in the air, and it is Florian Gruber of Germany taking the gold. What a surprise. Here comes PARLIER. There's still a race for silver. PARLIER will probably make silver. I don't know yet. He was second. I think PARLIER in silver. Let's see who goes for the bronze. But Florian Gruber of Germany with a huge upset. Well, not that huge. He had a point, but my money was not on him. And this is sensational. You will see the biggest grin that this guy will give you. Florian Gruber of Germany, 26 years old, studying in Munich. And this is an epic sailing victory. His father and his sister are both kite surfers in Garmisch. Still waiting if there's any protests, of course. This is all not official. Didn't see any flags going up. Didn't see any indication from the beach. As Flo does his famous jump, one hand board off, grab, gets the foot strap in, and he lands it. Head first into the water he goes. And there you can see the foil, Mike's Lab foil, built in San Francisco, California, generating amazing power. As Florian Gruber just lets his kite drag him in. Coming back on the beach. Germany, number 7. 2 perfect races. And this in sailing is like Formula 1 and race car driving. Fastest class in sailing. You will not see that anywhere else. Speeds up to 75 kilometers per hour. Today around 50 kilometers per hour over a 2-mile course. The racers were only about 15 seconds apart. And Florian Gruber, brilliant in maneuvering, brilliant in tactics, just outpinched everybody. And here are the results. From Germany, Florian Gruber with 3 points. Second place, Nicolas PARLIER of France. Guy Bridges takes the bronze, and Alexander Bachev takes that unthankful 4th place, but I'm sure he's pretty happy. Big hugs on Team Germany now. Who would have thought? Here we go again. Couple of great shots from racing here. And so looking forward to the sport becoming Olympic. I'm telling you, racing at this level, at this speed, is exciting for sailing. It'll be exciting for the Olympic Games. It'll be a sport taking on a new dimension. Up to the windward mark, exceeding speeds of 40 to 50 kilometers per hour. It's like a ballet on the water as the competitors tack coming downwind. in these shots speeds of 50 kilometers per hour coming through, and then it's all tactics. When do you change direction? Who's going to go first? Who do I follow as racers make it around the course? Next up, award ceremonies. And here comes a celebration for Team Germany. Lots of shake hands. All the other competitors congratulating Florian Gruber to his win. Congratulations to Nicolas PARLIER for placing second from France. And taking bronze from Great Britain, Guybridge. And here again, your winner, Florian Gruber, in celebration mode.